guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's do something fun and thoughtful. Stay tuned. So for those of you who are dropping by to check out the video, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe because we do some amazing crafting on this channel. We do some amazing techniques and we innovate on this channel. We do things like no other. So I would love to have you join if you're interested in growing in your paper crafting journey. So today on our paper crafting journey, we are going to make this adorable little bag with a front pocket, and this bag is perfect because I think as we go into the holiday season, and I'm talking about Thanksgiving and then Hanukkah, Christmas, and Kwanzaa, whatever you're celebrating, why not make up some little bags for your neighbors and drop them off? We are also disconnected right now because of COVID, but that social interaction, that personal touch, means so much. Even if you don't have the greatest relationship with your neighbor, just leave a bag of something on the porch. You can fill this with candy if you happen to have leftover Halloween candy. You can bake up a small little baggie of cookies and drop it in here. This is just a perfect way to brighten someone's day as we all are still so isolated, and human interaction is just so important, and that is missing. And I also think this would be a great idea to make up some of these and maybe drop off at a nursing home, police station, fire station, wherever, just to say thank you, show some support, show some love, especially to our first responders. So guys, this bag is going to be so simple to make. We're going to make it right now. So the paper that I'm using for this is the Country Kitchen, and it's from Echo Park. So for anyone who's interested, I'll hold up that SKU so that if you want to go out and look for it, you'll have it. And I also wanted to say that on the front cover, you have just a picture showing you everything that's in it. But when you flip it over, they have on the back side added all of these wonderful cut aparts. So that's a little bonus. So what we need is a 12 by 10 inch piece of decorative cardstock. And on the 10 inch side, I am going to score this at 2 3/4. And then I'm going to score it at 9 1/2. Then I'll rotate it to the 12 inch side, and we're going to score every 2 3/4 of an inch. So that's 2 3/4, 5 1/2, and I'm going to move that over because my 5 1/2 mark is in a strange spot. So that's 2 3/4, 5 1/2, 8 1/4, and then 11. And then I'm going to fold and burnish all of my scores. And this is double-sided paper, and you can see just how gorgeous that inside is. So then once you have all of your scores folded and burnished, we are going to need to remove corner pieces. So we'll have this corner piece here, and it's going to be a very small rectangle. And then we'll have a long rectangle right there that we will need to remove. So I am just going to angle in here to remove that. And then I'll remove this piece. And then I will remove this small rectangle here at the top. So we're going to have this, and then the smaller part here is the top part. So we need to free up all of our tabs at the bottom. So to do that, I am just going to do very slight angles to free these up. So now we have our bag looking like this. I am going to take my glue, place some glue on this 1/2 inch top flap, fold it over, and then we're going to get it stuck down. And guys, this really is a very easy project, but it's just one of those little projects that'll mean so much to whomever you give it to. So now we're going to take our glue, place our glue on the glue flap. You can use double-sided tape on this. Again, I would not use a snail tape runner because you may have something in here that has just a little weight and you don't want it to come apart. So when we put this together, we're going to make sure that we have our tops even. And now we have a flat fold bag, and you can make up bunches of these in whatever paper print you want and store them away for whenever you need them. So we have this. So now we're going to go ahead and just put our cute bag together. And the way that we're going to do it, wherever your glue flap is, that's the back of your bag. So when you stand it up with the glue flap at the back, we are going to fold in our sides, and I'm going to add just a little bit of glue right there, so we'll have those stuck. So we're going to get that folded. Then we want to make sure that we fold in the back panel next. And then we'll fold over the front panel. Now I'm going to stand this up just to make sure that I have everything nice and squared. And when I do, I'm going to take my ruler and just go on the inside to get everything stuck. And now I'm just going to take this, grab it like this, and pinch it in. And then I'll take my finger and come down on the side as far as I want. Totally up to you how far you decide to come down on this. All right, guys, so now that I have my bag made, I don't have the handles on yet, but I do have a piece that measures 3.5 by 2.5, and I am going to be using this as a pocket. So I'm simply going to fold down the top, and I'll glue that top down. So I actually folded my top over about 5/8 of an inch, but however you choose to do yours is completely up to you. So I am going to take my glue, run glue on the three back sides of this, and then I'm going to take this and just place it down. And then I want to take just a little something from this to create a tag. So I think I'm going to take this ball jar and I am going to place it down on a piece of very lightweight chipboard, and then I'm just going to trim it out. So I'll just come back and I'm going to follow this shape, not being too particular, but I'm just going to follow it a little bit. And I think that this gift really is going to be the perfect pick-me-up for neighbors, friends, family members, co-workers, anyone during these most stressful of times. I mean, we have just been stripped of what we know as a normal way of being. And so it's all of these little things that we do that will make a difference. So I have that there. So I'm going to bring this in, and then I'm going to punch a hole with my crocodile. And then I'll take some twine, and this time I'm just going to double it up. And I'm going to feed it through that hole and pull it through. Just like that. and then I'll trim away my excess. And I'll put that right in there. So if you wanted to write a little note, you could write a note and tuck it in that pocket. So then I'm going to bring my stickers back in, and I am just going to find a cute little sticker to put on here. And I think I'm gonna go with the tomatoes because I like how that looks. So now I'm going to stand this up, pinch it again, and we are going to make our handles. Now what I'm using to make my handles, when I pulled off flowers to make some wreaths, I had my stems left. So all I did was remove the stems, and I am going to turn those into the rustic looking handles that I want on my bag. So all I'm going to do is add some hot glue right there and some hot glue right there. And then I'll take these, and I'm not going to push them against it yet. I'm going to wait until I have it where I want it, and then I'll push it into place. And you can see we have, it's rustic, but it's a very cute little handle on these bags. So I have my stem, and all I'm going to do is bend it. If you have floral wire, this is a great way to get that rustic look, but I am just bending it just like this. Now I have a shape. So now I can take my hot glue, place hot glue right at the ends. I'll pick this up. I'll take my handles and guide them in. And then when they dry, I can shape them into however I want them to look. And I love it. Absolutely love it. So I am going to just fix that just a little bit to match the one on the front now that it's dry. And you can see that we have a very sweet little bag that we could fill and gift to anyone. Or these would make great party favors when we're back to having people over. Even if you have just a small number of people at your house for Thanksgiving. Let's say it's you and your children. This is just a great takeaway gift. So I'm going to bring these back in so that you can have a look at these two wonderfully sweet little bags. And when finished, our bags measure 6.5 by 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Perfect little size for a pick-me-up. So guys, I hope that you have liked this very quick but very powerful little project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys, be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.